Alright guys, welcome back, let's get on with the show. 1. Nigeria's oil production growth by 2026. Nigeria aims to increase its oil production by 1 million barrels per day by December 2026, rising from 1.75 million BPD. This is part of the Project 1 BOPT initiative, which also includes efforts to reduce oil theft and pipeline damage. With improvements in production, Nigeria is working on expanding its natural gas production and building international pipelines, including the Trans-Saharan gas pipeline to Europe. Shell has also approved a new deepwater project, Ogun North, set to produce 110,000 BPD. 2. Nigeria's economic reforms boost investment. Nigeria's stock market grew by 11% since December 2023, 3 times faster than other developing nations. This growth is due to key economic reforms like improving currency stability and allowing easier profit repatriation. Investors are now more confident in Nigeria thanks to these changes and interest rate adjustments by the central bank. These reforms are also helping to attract more foreign investments. 3. Civilian casualties from military airstrike in Nigeria. In a tragic incident, a military airstrike in northwest Nigeria targeting rebels killed several civilians. The Nigerian Air Force is investigating the incident, while human rights groups like Amnesty International are calling for an independent probe. This marks the second airstrike this year with civilian casualties, leading to concerns about military transparency and accountability. 4. European man's plans to marry in Nigeria. A 65-year-old European man plans to divorce his wife and marry a younger woman he met on TikTok. Despite his family's concerns that this could be a scam, he continues to send money for visa applications and insists on traveling to Nigeria. This has sparked debates on the risks involved, including potential scams and safety issues for the man. 5. Nigeria's inflation rate drops in January. Nigeria's inflation rate dropped to 24.48% in January, mainly due to changes in how inflation is calculated. This update, which hadn't been done in over a decade, resulted in a lower rate, but experts caution that it doesn't mean prices have decreased. Food inflation remains high at 26.08%. The new calculation method might lead to an interest rate cut to ease economic pressures. 6. Ogun State to build West Africa's largest cotton industry. Ogun State in Nigeria plans to create the largest cotton and apparel industry in West Africa, capable of employing 40,000 people. The project will be built in the special agro-processing zone near an airport, creating an aerotropolis for business, including agro-processing and manufacturing. The state also aims to provide affordable energy to support the industry. 7. Nigeria to repatriate 100,000 refugees. The Nigerian government is working to repatriate over 100,000 refugees living in Niger, Chad, and Cameroon. These individuals will be supported to reintegrate into Nigerian society. Additionally, Nigeria is preparing to help its citizens deported from the U.S. due to recent immigration policy changes. The government is also taking an active role in global migration discussions. 8. UK government accused of ignoring Nnamdi Kanu's case. Kingsley Kanu, the brother of Nnamdi Kanu, a leader of the IPB group, accused the UK government of neglecting his brother's case. Nnamdi was arrested by Nigeria after being unlawfully transferred from Kenya in a process called extraordinary rendition. Kingsley criticized the UK for not doing enough to support his brother, who has been detained on charges of terrorism and treason. 9. Nigeria reacts to Canada denying military officers visas. Nigeria is upset after Canada denied visas to several senior military officers, including General Christopher Musa. The officers were supposed to attend an event in Canada to honor war veterans. Nigerian officials called this disrespectful and a wake-up call for the country to strengthen its sovereignty. The incident follows Canada's new immigration regulations. 10. ILO Director General's visit to Nigeria. Gilbert F. Hongbo, Director General of the ILO, visited Nigeria in February 2025 to discuss labor market reforms and workers' rights. He met with Nigerian officials and highlighted the importance of decent work, fair wages, and better social protection systems. Hongbo emphasized the need for education, skills training, and policies that support inclusive economic growth for women, youth, and vulnerable workers. These developments show Nigeria's active role in both economic and social reforms, with efforts to improve its oil industry, labor market, and international standing.